So the objective is to not fall off the course and survive as long as possible. The only constant factors is that each vehicle is its own, and there will be a 3-star wanted level that we have to endure. So the objective not only is to not fall off, but to make as many laps as possible in the given car. So to start us off, we have got the Sentinel XS. It's a coupe, completely stock. So let's go ahead and give this a shot. And I am using director mode to make sure that everything stays constant. And we shall begin. Now, early on, I'm not too worried about the vehicle taking damage. It's just how far along we get before it starts to take effect. Pull off some sweet drifts. Now the part that we may struggle is off-road, since this is a coupe. But we shall see how well we can handle this. We're gonna try pitting. Didn't seem too much. And the military's gonna be getting involved. I can get back on the track here. Ooh. Gotta get going, and they spun out. Proof that even GTA cops have their idiocy moments. Now, I've heard a little bit about this Sentinel. It's got overall decent performance, stock, but with everything in GTA, you can up the acceleration, traction, and all that. But this one, even if we were to do later in the series, if those with upgrades, the only thing that would prove of use would be the armor upgrades. Performance isn't really much of a factor in survivability. Maybe in terms of just performance to get away, but not really that much on taking damage. It looks like we've gotten away from them for a little bit here. Jump this. No police, just the military, and they're struggling. I take that back. Now, if they keep doing that, it might prove to be an issue, but I have to overall hit them. Whoa, don't roll over on me. Oh, another thing I forgot to mention. If the car happens to go airborne, I cannot stop it from rolling over. It has to do its own thing. Now, I can right it when it's done rolling, but I can't prevent it. Just a little dust off. No problem. Still way ahead of the problems of the police. Here comes one. Front end's still looking fair. Alright, now we may start showing some signs of... Oof! If I can control the car, we may start showing signs of handling issues. It looks like I'm getting just a little bit of camber on that right side. See if I can save the left side as much as I can, because once I lose that right side, it's no real use. And the one thing I like about GTA is if you actually somehow lose an axle, you can still creep along for a little while. Ooh. Not good. We just ruptured our coolant. Engine's gonna start heating up now. The only question is, how many hits can it take before we start to really overheat the car? Oh. Best I can do is just hope that my hits don't do a lot of damage in terms of survivability. Ooh. Let's get going. Able to ride itself. Saves me the effort. And I'm getting swarmed. Let's go, 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 go. They're all bunched up trying to get me now. Now I can tell the engine's struggling. Shifting's gonna be a slight issue. Slow down here. I want to go through this as fast as I can, but also I don't want to mess up like that. Lost a door. Whoa! And we are off the course. Looks like that's going to be the end for the Sentinel. Yep. Well, failure to handle the vehicle resulted in the death of this car. We may try it again at some other point with some different modifications to it, but well, again, I wasn't really expecting a lot from the Sentinel, considering it's stock, and a lot of the vehicles that are armored stand a better chance. But it done the best of what it could do. Alright, for our second car of the day, we have gone with Blaine County Sheriff Cruiser. Let's go ahead and see what the police department will do with its own kind. See the overall survivability of the cruisers. So let's go ahead and get the water level started. This might be a little bit of a mess for these guys. Given it being a police cruiser, it should be able to handle a couple of good hits, but nothing real major. Don't want to hit the spike strip, so I have to hit the van. Yeah, it looks like Bodywork's gonna take some serious hits from this. Slid into him. Excuse me, I need to get through. Come on, boys, let's take this off-road. Chopper's already on me, that may be an issue. Hopefully they don't rupture the fuel tank. Now, in some of my rampages before I actually started recording, a lot of these standard vehicles, whenever they got shot at certain points, the fuel tank would just rupture, and that would prove to be a major issue on a lot of these coupes and some of the sports cars. So I hope that won't be the case here, as long as I can stay out of his shot to an extent. Another thing we'd have to worry about is losing a tire. Giving it being off-road, losing a tire would not win us any favors. Bodywork I can lose, tires, engine, and fuel tank I cannot. So, keeping our fingers crossed that the chopper shouldn't be too much of an issue for me. Oh. And the siren's the first thing to go in the car outside of windows and lights. Go ahead and turn that back off. Doubt you all want to hear that. And oh, we rolled the military men. But that didn't make them too pleased. Parts are just falling off left and right. Oh. Are we gonna go for a drift? Yes, we are. Oh, that could have been bad if they'd sandwiched us. Would have really damaged the car. Gonna bounce off you. Are we looking? Not just the slightest bit of camber. More cosmetics and bodywork than anything. Come on, I got this. Get back on the road. Seem to be doing a little bit better this time around. Or actually, fairly keeping up. I don't know if this is faster than the Sentinel or slower, I don't know. They can keep up to you in the chase though, that's for sure. Yeah, now they're falling behind slightly. Gonna go for a door shot. Ooh, head on. That right front's starting to collapse. So, we're gonna start losing steering before too long. So far we haven't ruptured a fuel tank, so that is good. That's very good. We might make it farther than the Sentinel if I don't fly off the road again, but we'll see. Ooh. Nope, I'm gonna pull you right back over here. Don't need you going off in the water here. It's too soon for that. Steering's still doing okay despite the way it's looking. If I can just stay on the road here. Yeah, a little roadblock, which is out of our way. Gonna pull off another drift. Ooh, get control, get control. There we go. So far we haven't rolled yet, so keeping fingers crossed on that as well. Don't want to land on our top and accidentally just lose it all. Ooh. Let it go right into a tree. Throw it in reverse, climb the hillside. Excuse me. Let's go, go, go. Oh, we just lost our right, well, no, left rear tire. So there goes some of our acceleration and traction. Yeah. We don't need to lose any more tires right now. But with us losing that traction and speed, we may make it farther. Ooh, yeah, it's squirrely. And we're gonna go for a spin. Lost the whole right side door system. The engine's surviving fairly well through the abuse, but I don't know how much more it's gonna take. Looks like we're gonna go farther than the Sentinel by a roll. How much more can we make it? Gonna go for a jump. Excuse us, sir. We're trying to win a race here. Ooh, no, 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 no. Crap. Not the best terrain to lose a tire right now. And it looks like they're gonna go for a jump. Ooh. Just grazed the left front. Struggling to keep control. Just gonna go full speed here. Try and pull away. Turn. And too much. Gotta get back on the course. Alright. So far so good. We're at the halfway point almost. Ooh, nope. Lost control again. No, you stay here. Stay here, stay here. No. No, 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 no. Nope. Stay here. Good car. Stay. Stay on the road at least. Alright. Civilians might get in the way. Ooh. I think that cop just took out a civilian, I don't know. Oh, it looks like we might have lost our cooling system, I don't know, I don't see smoke. I can't hear over the sound of the sirens. Get around this corner and see. And we are at the halfway mark. So we're halfway through our first lap on the course. Get this thing turned. I think we've lost it. Park Ranger, excuse me. The entire front end's just completely sideways. And we went sideways as well. Steering's not doing too terribly bad, but it's really starting to show how much this thing's struggling to stay on the road. If we hadn't lost the tire, we'd probably be in a little bit better shape for this, and we're gonna go for another tree. Yeah. Our engine's not gonna last too much longer, it's already backfiring. Ooh.
You and your toys, little girl.
Ooh. Yeah, that front left's not looking too good. Left side's taking the most damage despite the right side losing its doors. Yeah, that's right, just go right over me. Thank you, sir. Alright, this is gonna be where we struggle. We're down a tire, our steering's slightly pulling. Let's just keep our fingers, never mind. Still gonna try and keep our fingers crossed to try and get up this. Come on, burn what's left of that rubber. You can do it. Alright, and it looks like we're good. And proof that the cops still need driving lessons. Ooh, maybe me too. At least I didn't go falling off the mountainside. And prepare for more shots. Car's getting peppered. Yeah. If we survive our first lap, I'd be pretty amazed, considering how much this car has taken as far as damage. It's gonna be cutting it close. And maybe asking another half a lap, maybe a little far-fetched, but if done right, we might see it. Now where everything starts to fall apart, this terrain. Even just free driving around, I have trouble on these trails, even with the monster truck. And we're gonna go for another spin. Ooh, no, 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 no. Get back on the track. Get back on the track. Get back on the track. There you go. Looks like the officers have fallen off. I've avoided in doing so so far. Ooh. Engine's probably starting to heat up now with as much as I'm revving it. Once you start to smoke, if you rev your engine prolonged in GTA, it slowly starts to take some damage. So I'm hoping that I don't rupture a fuel tank between now and then, and I don't fry the engine. But it's inevitable that eventually we will see a failure, it's just a matter of what. Chances are the engine's going to be the first thing to go. Alright, oh, and she's going to go for a roll. First roll of the day in the police car. Now we're gonna go for another spin. Ooh, maintained that pit maneuver so far, yes. Ooh. Yeah, steering's starting to be an issue. Now that I've taken so much on that left-hand side, and then the left rear is not helping matters any. It's gonna really suck if we lose one of our last rear tire or one of the front ones, because then steering and traction will be totally out of the window. I'm already trying to have to e-brake it as it is. Trying to keep it from fishtailing. And we've made it to the tunnel. We're 3/4 of the way to the finish line for the first lap. And so we have our leader so far. Let's just see where we can set the standard bar. Oh, the engine's really bogging down there. There's not much life left in this car. It's pretty well just had it. Gonna take a push. Excuse me, dear. And we're losing traction. So far, so good. I'm maintaining. We have gotten away from the cops again, so this buys us a little bit of a window. If I can prevent from spinning out, which I can't seem to do. Alright. Things are still looking fair. That chopper might be the enemy though, if he gets one good placed shot on the engine or the trunk. Ooh, nope. Looks like that's gonna be it. We have gone into overheating and catching fire. Looks like we are gonna go to the North Chumash and Zancudo sign. Gone up in flames. Just a little bit over 3/4 of the way for the police cruiser. Not bad, but the cops seem to use it a little more efficiently than I have, but that's what it's all about, and seeing how far we can last. So, despite another fiery ending, we have our leader, Blaine County Sheriff Cruiser. Alright, for our third and final vehicle of the day, we have the Patriot SUV. It's stock as usual with all the other vehicles, but this time it's got the SUV rims. Might affect traction, might not. I don't know the overall survivability of the Patriot, but that's what we're bound to find out. So let's go ahead and get round 3 underway. Bring it on. Oh, we're gonna go for jumping. That might be problematic, and it might be good. Got some pretty sweet air off of it, though. Body seems to be lightly affected by it. Looks good. And take a wide approach. Hit the cruiser. Ooh. That front left's already got some camber in it. Maybe not. Ooh. Not looking good. Not even through the... Well, we are through the first turn, making it into the second and third one. We've already got some camber. Gonna go for a couple of slams. Third one was weak. But helps us in terms of not being damaged, even though I've got my foot to the floor. Military's gonna go in for attempted pit, not so much. Ooh, took a hit on the right side for a spin out. Scratch off. Ooh, excuse me, civilians. Shunt. Come on, boys. You got nothing on me. Exactly. Stay back there. Let me go to work. Ooh, no, 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 no. I take that back. Let's see here. What are they gonna do now? They're riding up behind me, but no police except for the chopper is in the area. Not a good sign, though. Hopefully I don't lose steering and fall off the map, but it's a strong possibility with the way this is looking. Now, it won't be too far to beat the stock Sentinel because of my crappy driving, but it's going to be a little bit of a challenge to beat the police cruiser, the county police cruiser. And we're going to go for a spin. Light collisions with military. No problems in that. Chopper's just now starting to pelt me, although obstructed by the bridge. Come on, bring it. You got nothing on me. Bring it. Oof. And lack of paying attention cost me a little bit more damage to the front end. The rear end's not looking too good either. The left side's a little bit collapsed inside. And looks like the police are finally showing back up. Ooh, we didn't jump them, but there goes our hood. Engines exposed. Front end got squirrely. Gonna go for an attempted drift into the sign. Blew out a window. Excuse us. Nothing going on. A little friendly police chase. These guys out here are enjoying their off-road racing. No shame in that. Although they might run a risk of being hit. Yeah, that cop about smokes that biker. Yep. Wrong place, wrong time, buddy. Cops just came out of nowhere and took him down. Innocent bystander and probably get charged with police brutality. You guys aren't giving up, are you? Alright, instead of crawling them over like I done the first time, I'm just plowing through them now. That's gonna start showing real soon. He drove right off the road. Real smart. Ooh. Missed it by a wheel. Bouncing on up the terrain here. Climbing ever strongly. And we've got a collision. Now the fun part. Ooh. Alright, that's good. We didn't go flying off the map. Regain control here. Almost, ooh, not paying attention. About cost me big time there. And we are gonna pass the Sentinel, which puts us up in second place. Now let's see if we can go after first place in the country police cruiser. Ooh. It's getting a little bit dicey as far as handling. Excuse me, sir. Wrong place, wrong time. I apologize. Ooh. That had to hurt. No, 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 no. Ooh, get back on track here. And we're gonna go for a roll. Right it itself. Ooh. Get out of there. Took a little bit of damage on that for smacking the tree and the rollover. Round the corner. Ooh, barely. Barrier saved me. Ooh, slow down, bud. And we're gonna go for bounce around. Another nice hit on the officers. We're in a little bit better condition than when the police cruiser came through here. Ooh, looks like we're gonna give that guy a roll. Straight into a rock. Engine's not smoking, all tires are still intact. We're doing pretty good. Oof. Ooh. Do this in reverse. Whip around here. Gonna try and pit them. Send them off into the water. Better them than me. Ooh, and we're gonna go for a slide. And the rock stopped us and we righted him. Alright. This thing has a habit of self-righting itself. Plays good in my favor. And we barely tapped the barrier. Coyote got caught in us. Ooh, no. Stay on the road, please. Or what's left of the road. And we're gonna go for a roll. A rough one. We're still drivable. To an extent. I don't know if we're still road legal. Oh, major steering issues. Steering is starting to have some issues with it. I don't know. Let's see what can become of this. First thing to go is appearing to be steering, which is absolutely horrible now as I go storming off into the forest. Engine's doing fine. Just handling's gone way down. Sorry. But we're doing the best we can with what we got. As long as we don't rupture a fuel tank or have an engine failure, I can make do without steering to an extent. I just have to slow way down on the turns. Even hitting the e-brake doesn't seem to make much of a difference. Just throws me sideways. I don't really gain anything. Ooh, no. Hit the brakes, hit the brakes, hit the brakes. Throw it in reverse. Get away from that ledge. This thing's just absolutely everywhere right now. Cop came around the corner. Oh, we lost the tire and off the hillside we go. Can I save us? Can I save it? And it looks like we're good. Although we did lose the radiator in that. And we lost another tire, I think. No, we just lost one tire. So we are in the same predicament that the cruiser was. It's just our handling is a whole lot worse. Have to slowly creep around here, which could be problematic with the chopper being so close to us. I'm gonna squeak around the corner here. Whip around. Oh no, not even close. I'm just gonna bank that one. Yeah, steering is next to zero. Engine's going out. This isn't looking good. We might have to settle for second place in the Patriot, and we go for a slide. Back this up, get lined back up, here we go. We can do this. Ooh, no, nope, bad SUV, bad Patriot, bad Patriot. Use what little steering you got, get back on the hillside. Be a good little SUV. Thank you. And we're gonna continue again. Although the cops are making quite an effort to knock me off. Gonna gain a lot of speed going through here. Ooh, no steering has led us to roll over. Just ride it and go. We're gonna two-wheel it, bounce around, use the suspension for every little thing we got, hang off a couple more cruisers, and actually crawl over for the first one in a while. They're gonna go for a pit, and I'm able to recover. Yeah, we're not looking so great. That front end's just done. The camber is severely awful, especially on that right side. We're even getting camber on the rear end just slightly. That's how bad we are. Oh, and I couldn't steer away from that. We're gonna go. Whoa, what's going on here? Let's ride it and get going. The longer we sit, the more damage we take. Park rangers are gonna join in this. Busting out a little bit bigger boys to help with the chase. Ooh, don't go off-road, please. I've had enough close calls. Give me a chance. And we are gonna fail on the bridge. Right a little bit after the halfway mark. Patriot is dead, and it looks like the bridge is going up in flames with it. What an interesting end to this pursuit, I would say. So, for the Patriot, not bad standing, although the weak points are the tires and the front axle. Once you lose steering, it becomes way difficult to turn. So, if you were to do a survival and had no choice but to pick a Patriot, not the best odds. But I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Police County Cruiser first place, Patriot second place, and the Sentinel in third. Well, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.